Welcome back to my channel. Now for today's video, this is a part 2 of what's going on under my armpit. So if you haven't watched the first video, I recommend you do like right now. So it makes sense if you watch the first video. This is the second part, so just go watch the first one. I'll give you a sec. If you watched the first video, you do know that I went from aluminum based to natural deodorant, which is the one that I have here. Now, I went on with this journey of natural deodorant maybe for like a month, and I honestly was loving it. I was like, ooh, telling all my friends about it, like aluminum sucks, go to a natural. So I was all about the natural deodorant until I got this like cystic pimple on my underarm. And when I say cystic, it's because it was huge and it was like in my pore. I don't have it anymore. Of course I got rid of that, but it was like, I'm like pretending it's still there. It was literally in the crack of where I would fold my arm. So for a minute I would be like, oh, like I couldn't put my arm down because it would hurt. So I have a little clip of that. I took a video of it because I was just like in pain and I knew that I had to find another solution, which I have found. So after having that cystic pimple in my armpit, I started talking to people who use natural deodorant and they told me the same thing. Due to this being in a way like it's a lot more oily and I want to say like beeswaxy to me, like it did seem like that. A lot more. I'm even touching it now. I haven't used this in forever since I bought it, kind of like months ago. But as I touch it, like it even says in the directions, hold product momentarily to the skin to soften with contact with the body heat. So when I would put it on, I would like put it like on my armpit, let it soften it like it says. But then when I would spread it, it was kind of like oily. And then it would leave me with like white residue. And like, I don't know about you guys, but that was like left back in the beginning 2000s. Like when you had like that white armpit thing right here, like that was me with that deodorant. So I hated it. I didn't like it. So I started to see what else I could use. And that's when I came up on the solution of glycolic acid. And I didn't think of glycolic acid as a deodorant because this is a toner. This is a facial toner. This helps with hyperpigmentation. This helps with acne. And if you plan on using it on your face, please, like I always say, do your research, because if you use this on your face, it sensitizes your skin, which makes it very sensitive to the sun. Sensible makes sense, but it makes it very sensitive when you're in the sun. So if you are using glycolic acid 7%, like the acid is strong and it helps clean out bad bacteria, which is why it makes it such a great deodorant for your armpits. So if this helps clean out bad bacteria on your face, that's the same thing it's doing on your armpit. It is exfoliating and it is getting rid of that stench. And I did this armpit, but I'm gonna do this one on camera. So all you need to do is, doesn't smell like anything, put some glycolic acid and just swipe the stench away. I was gonna say stink, but it's more of a stench. So you wipe off the stinky stuff, and it honestly feels refreshing. Like your armpit, if you know what purging your armpit is like, this right here, it just cools your armpit. If you already have moved on from aluminum to now natural deodorant, in the sense that you just let your body flow, you know what it's like to be raw. You know what it's like to have that stinky smell. And in this is clutch. Like every time I feel like I'm like, oh, they're kicking, like I just come into the restroom and wipe myself like in the armpits and I'm good to go. It's literally like a restart, like refresh yourself. I also have my little fan that came clutch when I was like detoxing my armpits because it hurts, it's raw, it's something else. But now that I'm past it, I can tell you that it's worth it. I love that I found another solution, which is why I wanted to do this video, because as I go, I want to let you know what worked and what didn't for myself. So if you are breaking out with a natural deodorant, do not go back to aluminum. Find something else. I also told my little brother, I was like, hey, like stop using the deodorant I have bought you and start using this. I bought him his own little bottle, and he himself has said like this is really good. And mind you, he's full on 14 going through puberty, and my mom was hating that I put him on natural deodorant. She's like, he smells. I was like, I know, Mom, like I'm trying to find something for us to work, like I'm not giving up on this. So she has noticed the difference. She told me that yes, he stopped smelling. So like I said, try it, and if it works for you, there you go. I'm happy that it did. But if it didn't, just go onto the spray, because I mean, it's all about finding what works for you. So I'm gonna keep this video short and simple. I still am using natural deodorant. In a way, I really don't use anything. I want to say I'm like a hippie, because I don't use deodorant anymore. It's just whenever I need it, I got my little wipe. To end the video, I just want to say thank you for watching, and if you want to moisturize your armpit after using glycolic acid, go for it. I do want to just remind you, do not use any scented lotion after an exfoliation, because like I said, it is an exfoliant to your skin. So if you do feel like, okay, my armpits are feeling maybe dry, just use Vaseline, which is petroleum jelly, Aquaphor, or an unscented lotion. So if you have any questions, hit me up. Thank you guys for watching. I love y'all, and see you guys in the next video.